Douchebag, douchebag.
Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. I've accepted it. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. I'm damaged goods. Return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and it's tragic. I have to be doing this, and I'm married to game, and you just see how it happens. Well, I had to carry it. Wait, I carry the weight on my back in my mind. I have to do this in the back of my mind. I have to tell myself to keep on pushing forward. Every time they died, wait, I know I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Building bridges to get over myself. Like I'm an angry troll, I'm knowing myself. Like I got the manual, but I know that I got my habits still. I'm gonna make sure that I'm just pushing up the hill like I'm Sisyphus. I'm doing this the way it needs to be done, so you can see that I'm just pushing towards heaven. And now I'm needing one person to be checking my perspective. Then I can go ahead and check this off my checklist, and I can reassemble it like Voltron, and I can bring it together. And you're wrong if you thinking you can't find your way up out of it, because we imprison ourselves up in our mind. Our habits is killing us every day, slowly or quickly. This is why I'm on this microphone, and you could get me. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it.
What's going on, guys? What's up, Shaylin? What's up, Britt? What's up, Silver Mist? How's everybody doing? Just give me 2 seconds to set you guys somewhere. Here's my little thingy. Set you over here for the Zero Man. Even though that lighting sucks balls. That lighting sucks balls. Let me work on something here. Let me just move that back and then sit you guys right. Meow. And then tilt you guys up right. Meow. Boom. Hi, my handsome man. You all wet from our walk? You all wet from our walk today? You smell all wet. You're a wet dog. I should have grabbed a towel. Should have definitely grabbed a towel. We got Witchy Woman with the raid. Good morning, Witchy Woman and company. How was the live? Luke Dukem Lukem coming in hot. Dragon of Hatred, what's going on? person friend, guy dude, person friend, what's happening? What, do you know that's where they're at? Do you know that's where they're at? They're in there, huh? He doesn't know how, he doesn't know why. He knows you guys are in this little screen. He knows you guys are in there. I'm gonna crunch your taco. Psh, it has already been crunched. You're a wet dog, man. You're a wet dog. I gotta dry you up. I gotta dry you up. What are you doing? You come here often, buddy? You come here often? You come hang out with me? My Zero man, come hang out with me. Come to hang out with us. He's good when he wants to be, but he's also a douchebag when he wants to be. Douchebag. Douchebag. We got a stretch. We got a stretchy stretch from Luke. Where you going, man? Where you going? Where you going, bro? What are you looking at? That's not for you. You bad boy. That's not for you. That's not for you. Huh. What you think? What you think, handsome? How's it going with you, woman? I'm doing all right. Had a strange night, but we're here now. We are here now. Give me 2 jiggles to grab a towel in case this crazy man comes back so I can dry him. Grab this crazy dude. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll use his towel. That's definitely the move. I also got to take my meds still. I haven't been up for too long, so when I said it was a weird night, I had move, you're in my way. Are you fucking kidding me? I hope that hurt. I hope that hurt. I hope you fucking cracked your ass bone. Because you don't know how to read the room, you douche canoe. You don't know how to read the room, you douche canoe. You're all wet. I'm drying you off. This isn't playtime. I mean, it is. We're going to play anyway, but I'm drying you off because you're all soaked. What was strange about it? Well, I just didn't sleep well. I woke up a couple times. Stuff like that. There was some pretty crazy rain. Oh, Luke with the stretch. Oof. First stretch of the day. Feels good. Feels good to get that out. Oh, man. Hope everybody's doing all right. We're usually a bit slow to start on some mornings. This is one of those mornings, so thank you guys for being patient with me. I'll put you on our better pedestal with the better lighting here in 1 second once Zero's done being crazy. It's great. Had a headache from allergies, but I'm good now. Good, Witchy Woman. I'm glad you're good. And green jelly half eaten. It was actually purple jelly, and it was completely eaten. It was completely eaten. All right, let's set you beautiful bitches over here. My talk hoes. My talk homies. What are you doing, Zero? Whoop. I forgot that I fucking moved this basket. Give me a second to just push that out of my way. Sorry guys, I was cleaning up a little bit yesterday and didn't finish. I have a habit of not finishing things that I start sometimes. So that's one of the things that I'm trying to get better at. Because I know that sometimes I start things that I don't finish. Hey, I'll fuck you up. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Boop. Don't bite me. Yo, you took your towel so I couldn't dry you off, and then you started attacking me, dude. You're a fucking loser. Fucking loser. How old were you when you moved out? I was 18 when I moved out. Ow, hey. We had snow all day and night. Now there's 6 inches of snow on the ground. Ooh, good. Getting ready for school. Nice. Just hosted your Taco Bell ass. Nice, Luke. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hi, crazy boy. Don't you bark at me. What do you think this is? I should have named you Bob. Bob Barker. Sorry. Dude, we don't got enough room for this kind of play. Why can't you just love me? Ow! Fucker! Go! Go! You're gonna fucking claw me in the face. Go! Sorry about that, guys. I'm fine until I get clawed or bit in the face, and then I'm not fine. So let's get our water. Let's take some meds. That fucking hurt. Look at me now, the boy that's wooden. Phillips, yep, we gotta fill up Phillip. Welcome in, JM. Today, as you guys I'm sure noticed, we're gonna talk a little bit about personal growth. For example, like I had said, I sometimes struggle to finish things that I start. You know, even things that I enjoy, like video games. I have probably not beaten more games than I've started by, like, a lot. Sorry. That's one of the rolls of toilet paper that Zero destroyed, so I figured I'd use it as a tissue. Don't I have the trash can in here anymore? Fuck. Fuck. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'm in, like, rare form today. I don't know. I'm, like, knocking you guys over, apparently, because I suck cock. Used the fire sauce. Hey, listen, if Taco Bell's fucking sauce packets didn't teach you guys how to flirt, then we're not the same. We're not the same. We are not the same. Kirby, why are you hiding over there, bro? Why are you hiding over there, Curb? There we go. That's better. That's better. Yuppers, we got a posture check from Luke. Diablo is my favorite sauce. Diablo is one of my favorite games. I did beat that one. The third one, at least. I didn't beat the second one. I gotta get back on that. 8 days till your birthday. Hell yeah, Shaylin. You doing anything fun and exciting? Sometimes doing nothing is all the fun and excitement you need. Good morning, Irene. How are you doing this morning? You're from Texas. We know about tacos, and Taco Bell sucks ass. Excuse me. Blows ass. 1 minute later. No, Luke, you're not wrong, dude. Taco Bell does suck. I'm not even from Texas, and I can tell you that. Also, I used to work there back in the day, and I can tell the quality of the food has just gone downhill drastically. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like it was the best quality, you know, 8 years ago or whatever it was, but it's fucking terrible now. Like, you know, you used to be able to pay, like, under $1 for a taco. And then, like, they made better ingredients or whatever, inflation, so it got more expensive. And then they really fucking shit the bed. Like, that meat is literal diarrhea. Like, your taco shell is part of the bag by the time you get it 3 seconds later, and it's fucking disgusting. Not sure. I might just hang out with my friends or something. That's honestly kind of my preferred thing. I'm pretty easy. My tacos are the best. I believe it, Witchy Woman. Those tacos I made on stream the other day were fucking amazing. With bacon, ooh. It was basically like a bacon cheeseburger taco, and it was bomb diggity. Bomb diggity dog. Juno with the 6-month resubscription. We almost halfway to a year. Guys, I just took my meds in the honor of the med song. I gotta find my placebo bottle. Where's my placebo bottle? Med time, med time, med time. Here's my meds. When I take them, they make me feel like not a sped. When it comes, I want to take my meds. Hi, Hanson. You come hang out with me? Come hang out with me? Hi. He's cute. Grade F meat is qualified dog food. Okay, I love wearing like boxers and shorts and stuff, but I have marks on my thighs and I don't want people to see, but I haven't worn shorts or anything in so long. So like, is there a way I can still wear that stuff and not have people see them? Makeup, maybe? It's the only thing that I could think of. I know that people do some pretty incredible things with makeup. People do some pretty incredible things with makeup. Man, I really need to fucking reorganize some of this shit. I got like a nut stuck in my tooth. Not even a nut, just like a very filament of it. I was about to say that, Witchy Woman, it really doesn't matter. I think most people also don't care. And anybody who does care is just a shallow piece of shit who should probably suck a cock and fuck off. But at the same time, that doesn't change how you feel about it. And, you know, that's on personal growth. You know, personal growth is something that can be physical, mental, you know, emotional. And something like that kind of goes, you know, both ways. Sorry about that. Maney Main, right on cue. Right on cue. Talk about personal growth. Maney Man experienced a little bit of personal growth and some personal shrinkage this morning after I was done with them. Oh shit, read that wrong. What everyone thinks about you, you are you, and you should like you. I haven't like SH is 29 days. Wait, what? Does that mean shaved? SH? That took me a minute. I was like, You guys just saw the wheels spinning. I was like, Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Shay. I should have known that. Yeah, I definitely misread that as well. It wasn't just you. I'm glad that you haven't done that in a while. That's definitely, you know, something that is important. You know, obviously, you know, no judgment. But yeah, I mean, makeup, maybe. Also, maybe wear something that's you know, just long enough. I thought she meant stretch marks. Because I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot, but I'm feeling kind of idiot-esque. I was like, oh, stretch marks. I was like, why do you even care? But I mean, I get it. I get why people would care. No, you know, no matter what kind of mark it was. But yeah. Baby doll, look at yourself every morning in the mirror and tell yourself, I am who I am. If I wasn't, then why would I? I'm sorry. And I like me. Fuck the haters. Well, that's an easy thing to say sometimes, but it's hard when you don't like yourself. And, that's something that a lot of us can relate to. A lot of us don't like ourselves. At least not all the time. I'm not going to pretend like I like myself all the time. I do my best. But it's very, very difficult. And that's one of the reasons why I think that, this personal growth topic came out at one of the right times. It was actually a recommendation from a friend who may or may not be within earshot. So if you are and you would like to take credit, then go right ahead. I just don't want to call nobody out. But, one of the things with personal growth that was very important to me was staying positive. And, this came at a time, Shaylin, where I was doing the same type of stuff. I was doing things like that, and I just had to do my best to break myself out of that mindset, which might be, spoiler alert, which might be something we talk about in the future, on a future day, mindset. But we're going to talk a little bit about personal growth today, and to be able to break yourself free from that mindset, whatever it takes, is vital. Whether it is by just, staying positive, which is easier said than done sometimes, or, maybe even lying to yourself from time to time. I try to avoid talking about it because I know that it's not, the healthiest way to make it through a situation, but sometimes you really have to just fake it until you make it a little bit at least. And I just simply mean, when you are so down on your luck that nothing is going to make you feel better and you think that you're worthless, you just have to fucking get a misplaced sense of confidence. Oh, maybe even on the fucking wisp of cockiness. Just, you know what? Fuck feeling like this. I'm the shit. And my brain just can't handle it. If you knew that you were the shit, you would be far too powerful, and the world, nobody else would stand a chance. And once you start feeling a little bit better about yourself, that mindset, feeling good is such a breath of fresh air. And it's something that's very difficult to do. So, let me get caught up in the chat here and make sure that repetition helps. Every morning I dealt with shit. It helped me tremendously. Repetition, it does help very much. Thank you, Luke. Taco, I came out of the closet in high school in a small town of Texas. Yeah, that shit was rough. My mirror helped me a lot, and I found out who my friends were. Now, when you say your mirror, do you mean like you would talk to yourself in the mirror? And yeah, I bet in Texas that's rough. That's worse than, in some other states, definitely. Staying home from school today because I don't feel good, and I think I will try and fix some of my depression room to try to get back into a good mindset. Good call, Shaylin. Good call. Hi, strangers. Hi, Liz Bizbees. How you doing? A little bit of cockiness. You're right. And it feels like cockiness just because of how down you are on yourself. And listen, this is coming from somebody who has been making, fat jokes about themselves and ugly jokes and whatever joke I could think of about myself for as long as I can remember. And, almost similar to what, Luke had said, I had so many friends who would hear me tear myself down and laugh and chime in. But the second that I would make a joke that would maybe try to boost up my confidence level, they didn't like it anymore. Oh, you're full of yourself. That's you. Fuck you. Why were you okay with me tearing myself down for the last 10 years, but you're not okay with me trying to make myself feel better? Eat my ass. Without any milk. Taco, taco, taco. Yo, Johanna. How goes it? Hi, Maine and Shay. I'm married to a woman now, but I'm still actually called... Oh my god. My nephew has some cheek, peeks his head in the room and says, "Don't go doing any bad things." Oh my goodness. Mountain Dan, welcome in, bro. How are you doing? Hopefully the nephew, I'll try to stay classy so that the nephew doesn't hear nothing too bad coming from the device. Yo, this is actually a perfect song for... Did that just skip to the last one? There we go. Hope you can help it. So this song is called In the Gray. Was taken away with nothing left to do but stay in the gray. Stay in the gray. Stay in the gray. With nothing left to do but stay in the gray. Stay in the gray. Stay in the gray. Most of us been there, driving and far. Thought surviving was hard. We've been despite the insurmountable odds. Frightened down in our heart, in our minds, that it's gotta give up time, but there's no time to rush. See, moving erratically wastes energy, so don't try to cut corners or your performance will suffer. Don't be blind to what I'm warning you about. Open up your mind and eyes. With focused effort, I hope your view's the same. Just keep moving straight. Later, you're doing great. Cause that's the only way from without it. Missed calls. Hope you can help it. I hope you can help it. It's your mind. It's touched, you can felt it. Taken away with nothing left to do but stay in the gray. I can only speak from experience. Oh wait, are you hearing this? That's when things are black and white, cut and dry. To touch some lives. It's the way that I see things, it's the best deception. Even our minds are deceiving. We see and hear what we want to. And we don't know how to respond to a certain stimuli that's working in your lives. These songs always have a way of coming on at the perfect time. All this is how you vision it. You don't like it, change the way you envision it. Oh, it's back. I hope you can help it. Hope you can help it. Get your mind. It's touched, you can felt it. Was taken away. Nothing left to do but stay in the gray. I hope you can help it. It's your heart. I hope you can felt it. I need to listen to more of these songs. Yo, a random kid. What's going on? Hello. I see you're on a quest. We're listening to a song called In the Gray. We talk about positivity. We try to stay positive a lot here. And, you guys have seen me go on the other end once or twice, but I really do my best to not let darkness overcome my mind. And it's very, very difficult sometimes. But if you are able to, exercise that brain of yours and, at the very least stay somewhere in the gray, then it'll be a lot easier to bounce back. Crank it up. Gonna be fun. How y'all doing? Hey, bud. Been a little while. Looking good. Thank you, Wounded. Cindy with the raid. Trey Beret. Dude, it is pouring, bro. Last time I got this wet, I was in your bedroom, Trey. I don't know what the hell's going on. Literally woke me up because it was banging on the air conditioner. Stone Garrigan. Good Merlin. I'm glad it was a good one for you, brother. You just got a follower, Taco Killer. I got a follower named Taco Killer? Oh my god. I suppose Taco is looking okay too. Hi, I'm on a quest to say hi to as many streamers as possible, so wish me luck. Now, bye. I like the taco suit. It looks very nice and comfy to sleep in. Thank you, a random kid says hi. I love that that's your name as well. I want to stand under my umbrella. Raid. So I didn't even see you live. I've got a joke for you all. What's the joke? What's the joke? I came up with a funny joke, and I don't remember what it was, but I don't have my notebook with me because I'm a whore. I'm a whore. Almost everything, my love. We got some Evo dance playing. We love us some Evo dance. So my therapist told me to write letters to all the people who ever hurt me and then burn them, which it did make me feel better. I did that, but what do I do with the letters now? That's good. That's good, Yogi. I like that one. That's a good one. One that I came up with on the live yesterday, or the day before, it was, I forget the exact delivery, but it was, what does Marilyn Manson and Marilyn Monroe have in common? Oh man, I can't remember the exact delivery. The delivery was important. It was, something about them both taking a cock to the mouth, but it's not funny like that. It was something about the delivery. Something about the delivery that made it. You're such a whore, and I forgot my wallet in your back seat. Why do you think they call it a coin purse, motherfucker? Dude, you punch my asshole, and it's like a question mark block from Mario. Coins just fall. Money just fucking pours right out. One up. Sorry, was that too far? Listen, guys, you might feel down on your luck, but at least you're not talking about getting punched in your coin purse and spitting out gold. So, for that, I think you're doing pretty fucking well. You know, you might be a little down on your luck, but like, could always be worse. All right, you could always be 2 knuckles deep into your fart box while wearing a bikini online. Not that I'm ever 2 knuckles deep in my fart box. Take your meds. I did. That's the worst part. They just haven't kicked in yet. Why am I like this, puppy? Why am I like this, puppy? My puppy pumpkin. Why am I like this? I don't know. Why am I like this? He's not there. I gotta get you guys a better fucking... I guess I could just do that. Hi, handsome. I never think of that as an option. 2 knuckles deep. And I'm not talking about, like, 2 knuckles. I'm talking, like, 2 knuckles. Oh, do you want a treat? See how the ears perk up? You see how the ears perk up? And he's like, it goes from, hey, I'm just chilling, to, oh shit, things just got real. Here, let me put you guys over here so you can see the magnificent beast himself. Oh, maybe not, because that lighting is fucking atrocious. Fucking atrocious. Where you at, boy? There you are. There you is. Can I pull this down? Bang. There you is. There, my puppy. That is a beautiful dog. Thank you, Luke. Thank you. Trey Beret came in just in time. Anytime I'm talking about getting deep into my booty hole, Trey Beret is not far behind. Far behind my booty hole, that is. All right. Do I have kitty treats? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's pop you guys. You know, I'll keep you guys, and I'll just hold the phone for it so you can see it. Fuck, I'm naked and it's raining outside and my windows are down. Shit. Throw some clothes on. You ever have a day where you're feeling good and not want to feel down, or deal with people's shit on stream, like you are 2 knuckles deep so you can't turn the cam on? Lank, here, kitty. Hey, kitty. My sense be tingling. That's not the only thing that's tingling. So, just so you know, there has never once in the history of these streams, there has never once been a day where I felt better before the stream than I did after the stream. The streams always 110% make me feel better, no matter what. So no. I know that was probably like kind of a joke, but no, there's never been a moment where I thought for a second like I don't want to deal with people's shit on stream, because I don't deal with people's shit. I talk with people that I care about. I talk with my friends about situations and circumstances that are important to them, and the things that they're going through in their life. So that's actually not something that I ever have to worry about. That's a good question, though. Thank you for asking. That was a pretty good question. Because I can understand why people might have that misconception. Some people, they really do think that I am just, I don't know. But it's definitely not the situation. I have so much love and respect for each and every one of you guys, whether you come in and share with us or not. And you guys genuinely give me a place where I feel like I belong, and that's a place that's somewhere that I haven't had very many times in my life, and especially not this long with this many people. You guys are the reason that I am comfortable enough in my own skin to, I've always been willing to make a fool of myself, but to go this fucking far, it takes a special kind of people to cause this type of personal growth, which is what we're talking about today. Today's topic of conversation is personal growth. And personal growth is just the process of understanding yourself and pushing to reach your highest potential. Now, obviously I can admit that this may not be my highest potential. But hey, I don't judge. A man was tired of being teased about being bald, so he buys a cheap wig. It was a small price to pay. Oh my god, Manny Main. That was fucking amazing. I love it. How do you wash the taco? One lip at a time, just like everybody else. You are a wonderful soul, buddy. Pleased to be part of that for you. Thank you, Wounded. Did we say here a mic, the station's in here? Did we say there a mic, the station? Wait, what? And I'm improving a lot since I first met you. I'm glad to hear that, Venom. Wounded. Situation, my bad. Oh, gotcha. You are the shiznit. Personal growth is being comfortable in your own skin. Flat out truth. And I love the taco suit. Without the bikini would not be the same. Exactly. Mountain Dan with the biddies. Thank you very much, brother man. I appreciate that. The reason why I segued so quickly to the topic at hand is because, and I'm going to be, bouncing around here a little bit because this is relevant, so I want to talk about it. Having somebody or, people in your life who inspire you, push you, and aim to assist you in your journey is huge. We talk about self-help, we talk about personal development and personal growth, but it just starts with you. And, you shouldn't have to look for that. You shouldn't have to go out of your way for people to be there for you. Obviously, you have to take that with a grain of salt, because if you're just hiding in your bedroom, then it's going to be hard for people to be there for you. But look, you might be hiding in your bedroom right now, and people are here for you. So it's all about holding yourself accountable, not making excuses, and pushing yourself. And sometimes the people who are going to be there to push you might be going through their own shit, and you might not even realize it, because they just have so much faith and belief in you that they are going to do whatever they can. They're going to share whatever they can to help you. And that's one of the things that I really love about not just this community, but a lot of the communities that we, you know, vibe with. Ow Mau Army, Evo Dance, JD Rocks, so many of the awesome communities that we hang out with are just loving, giving people. And when you have a world that thrives off of love and giving instead of greed and taking, then it changes the whole dynamic. It completely does, because you no longer have to feel like, oh my God, I don't want to be a bother on this person because I just feel like I'm sharing my problems with them and that's all that I'm contributing. No, motherfucker. I tell you guys all the time that this isn't a place where I come to try to help you guys. I need some fucking help. Like, I was talking to Stoned Yogi on the phone the other day. Sorry, Stoned Yogi, if you didn't want me to put you out there like that. But this is a me thing. This isn't a you thing. And I was saying some crazy shit. But it's because I'm a crazy fucking person. And, like, if it wasn't for the people who were there to inspire me, which is each and every one of you motherfuckers, you all inspire me to be the best version of myself that I can be. If it wasn't for you breaking out of your comfort zone and sharing something that you weren't comfortable with sharing, you may have never pushed me that extra mile, and I may have never had the opportunity. The people we may have never had the opportunity to help push you right back. So, when it comes to personal growth, obviously it starts with you, but you have to learn from somewhere. You know, you have to be willing to discuss. You have to be willing to share your tips and tricks and tools and learn the tricks and tips and tools from other people. Hydrate, mofo. I'm going. Alright, there's the first 2 hydrates. We got a posture check. We got a stretch. Does stretching my butthole count? If it does, Trey Beret, I'm gonna need you over here. You think it's wet outside? Wait till you come in here. Ooh. I see that I am A-W-A-K-E. Hi, handsome boy. You coming to hang out with me? You coming to hang out with me, buddy? You got a room full of people here for you. Exactly, Luke. You know, that's one of the best parts about this live is that at any given moment, each and every one of you guys has a room full of people here for you. We are here for one another, and we are here for ourselves. We are here for the betterment of the world. So don't ever feel like any of you are just, you know, unloading your shit on us, because that simply isn't true. I have discovered that personal growth is all about discovering who you are, spending time on your own and enjoying your own company without distractions, meditating and realizing if you are the person you would like to spend time with. That is not a bad take on it, Wounded. Not a bad take on it at all. Thank you for shouting out Mountain Dan, Cindy. Thank you again, Mountain Dan, for the biddies. I was apprehensive of you when I first came to the show, but watching you for 5 minutes changed me. Dude, you are a diamond in the rough, and you don't even know it. Luke, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I feel like you didn't say anything that made me feel like you felt that way, but I kind of just, like, knew. Like, when you first came in, like, I could just tell that, like, it wasn't your cup of tea, and I wasn't sure. And I know you came in with one of the raids, I believe maybe Witchy Woman, and I was like, like, wonder how long he's gonna actually, like, hang out. Like, I'm gonna make him hate me. So I'm glad that you shared that, man. I really do appreciate that. And that's the kind of honesty we could have with one another. If any of you guys have the same story as Luke, please let us know. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm a fat fucking nerd in a bikini that drives around going boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So, like, it's not everybody's cup of tea. But, first of all, I'm not fat. I'm chubby. You need to start talking better about yourself. When it comes to personal growth, it starts in here. It starts with mentality. You know, if you can't get in a better mental state, then you're fucked. And that's something that I struggle with hard. Stream Elements just in time. We're here every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to try to be the light and positivity we want to see in the world. If energy never truly dies, then what you do and how you feel matters. Don't bottle it up and isolate yourself. Mental health is like a leech, waiting until you're at your most vulnerable to pounce. Work on exercising that big sexy brain of yours, and together we will find out what in the hell it truly means to love ourselves. Everybody with the emotes. Venom, one day during an audition for a musical, I dropped a knife and cut my leg. Guess you could say I made the cut. Ah, good one. We just support each other. We all human. We as humans help each other. Exactly. I wish that more humans had that philosophy, but you can wish in one hand and you can shit in the other. And tell me which one gets filled first. You know, so many people just talk about making a better world. They don't actually do anything to reinforce that. And you guys do. You know, you guys are starting at the very core. You know, so many people try to get somewhere in the world before they even know who they themselves are, and then by the time they get somewhere, they do nothing to change anything, and then they end up fucking hating their lives more than they did before they had any power or money or, you know, position or anything like that. I might be a little too quiet. He's a big lap dog. Dude, he sometimes does jump right on the lap. He's so crazy. Okay, so hear me out. If a fly was born no wings, would it be called a walk or a land? Good question. What are you drawing, Cinny? What are you drawing? You in the chat are helping make this world a better place. Thank you, Taco. Thank you, Wounded. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I do what I can. It might not be much right now, but it will be more and more increasingly. You know, I'm really excited to see where things go. And how all of us improve. You know, Wounded, you said that you said yourself that you've seen a lot of improvement in yourself, just in the time that we've known each other. So if any of you guys, you know, have any type of stories or examples of types of areas that you have improved with your, you know, personal growth over the last, you know, couple of months, feel free to share. You do not have to, but that's what we're going to talk about next, is going to be ways to improve, you know, things to focus on as far as personal growth goes, and, you know, what that looks like, because it's easy to talk about it, okay? It's easy to say, oh, I don't want to hate myself. I don't want to be depressed. Okay. Congratulations. None of us do. What are you gonna do to change, though? And I don't mean change like, you know, everybody's there's this like disgusting dynamic, and I agree with it to a point, but people are like, oh, nobody should tell you that you need to change. You're perfect the way you are. Yeah, you know, you're pretty cool the way you are, but you admit that you have shortcomings, and I don't mean change who you are. I mean change those nasty habits. Change that bad attitude of yours. If you have a disgusting attitude all the time, and I've seen people just refuse to get out of that nasty fucking attitude. And at a certain extent, I get that they can't help it, but at the same extent, don't expect me to just let you stay down there, and if I'm attempting to bring you up, you sure as fuck better not kick me in the knee to bring me down to your level, because I'm gonna just leave you in the fucking dirt at that rate. Like, and I don't mean it just once or twice. I mean, like, years later, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm tired of sitting in the mud with you and trying to pull you up, and you just keep on fucking kicking my legs out from under me every time. It's one thing to be pulling back, you know, I get it, but to be actively going out of your way to try to do more damage than you're doing, then you're, you know, now I'm being an asshole. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and keep going. But I tell you guys I'm an asshole, so this is nothing new. Darth Yoda says, I was talking to my girlfriend and told her about my conversation with the mailman. He told me he had relations with every woman in the neighborhood except for one. My girlfriend shouted, I bet it's the bitch next door. A tattoo with My Little Pony, Hello Kitty, Tigger, Dragon, and Skulls. Ooh. Oh, that's just Tiger. I don't know why I said Tigger. Love how I just come in with dad jokes, no clue what we're talking about. Could have been someone passing, and I just come in with dad jokes. That's the live. That's the live in a nutshell. Joke, serious, and jokes at the same time. At the same damn time. Smoking less weed and being more myself, getting my health back on track. That's what I've been doing, focusing on me. That's awesome, Real Venom, especially because, you know, a lot of people can't admit that, you know, smoking a little bit less weed might prove beneficial. And I'm not saying that it will. Nobody shoot the fucking messenger. I'm just saying. You're the only one who knows you. And I would agree with that, Venom, you know. It's definitely the type of thing, like, I could use a little more fucking weed in my life than I have, but, you know, too much of anything is not a good thing. You know, I don't care if you're a drinker, if you're, you know, I don't care if you don't do any drugs at all and you just eat and pray. You might be doing one of those things too much. Everyone needs their daily smile. Exactly, Yoda. Exactly. I always like to be the comic relief. It is important to make sure that the timing is right, because I've definitely cost myself a few friendships. But Luke says, I have PTSD and slight depression from the 20-year war, and Twitch and the entire community has helped me because I'm extremely lonely, and with you guys I don't feel lonely anymore. Sounds lame, but shit's true. Well, listen, Luke, you don't gotta be lonely at tacos only. Thong. Sorry. See, that's a serious moment that I pissed on because my timing is shitty. Real Venom, do not be like me. I mean, Yoda. It was Yoda. Don't be like me. Don't make a shitty joke in an important time like that. Luke, I do appreciate you sharing that with us. I'm sorry that I made a joke, but I hope you know that it was out of love. Woohoo, boobies! Right? Just when you thought it couldn't get any better. In tits and nips, and tits and nips. In true Billy T's fashion. I think this is the only place where we are serious. Quite a man talking about depression and shit while he's in a taco suit and bikini. Don't forget the bikini. Who could forget the bikini? I know you love it. Wounded says, pretty sure I've told you before, but I realized I don't know who I am anymore. I have lost who I am, which was nasty, negative attitude all the time about everything, which came from a place of purity and hurt originally, but turned bad through PTSD, etc. So that's not really a bad thing. Looking forward to meeting the new me, becoming someone different and leaving the old me behind. Wounded, I'm not sure if you did share that with us, but let me tell you that that is something that is very relatable to me. You know, I definitely lost a big part of who I was and who I am, and I don't even necessarily know what that means or what that looked like. But, you know, as I'm regaining memories, as I'm regaining, you know, some of my mental abilities, I can see the difference in myself. And even if I don't know exactly what that entails, I know that it is for the better. And I know, don't get me wrong, I'm still an asshole, but, and I was never like a huge asshole, but I was very like set in my ways. You know, like if I said something and you disagreed, well, I wouldn't give a fuck because fuck you. You know? And now I'm like, okay, I at least need to try to help this person understand where I'm coming from before I say, you know what? Fuck you. Talk ho! I'm a Will Smith you if you skip my message again. Stone Yogi. Keep my dick out your fucking mouth. I don't think I skipped your message, did I? Might have just been the same color as somebody else's. think this is the only place. Let's see here. I read that one. Stone Yogi making me scroll up instead of just putting the message in the chat again. What a fucking bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, the Mankini. We're all assholes. It's just hard to let go of everything of what my person was all about for so many years. I'm still an asshole too. And there's nothing wrong with being an asshole, you know. The thing is, being an asshole in the right moments, or being the right amount of asshole, you know, you can be like a little bit of an asshole and not be a complete asshole. There. What do you mean? Stone Yogi? Alright. So, how to improve? First step is to research. You know, that's something that I had to do because I can't even remember the most basic of shit. You know, researching the areas that you would like to improve on is a big step because it kind of at least applies some type of knowledge or some type of answer to the craziness that's going on inside of you. It might not be an answer that you necessarily agree with or a answer that you think is going to work for you, but it's at least a step in the right direction. And so many people will, you know, see something or hear something, you know, for example, like if I was to give you guys a example of something that helps me, you know, for example, like drinking water. I drink water, well, because it makes sense. I'm not going to get into it, but if one of you guys are like, oh, fuck that, it's stupid, I'm not going to drink water. All right. Have fun being the same way that you are. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, you need to do some research and find some answers. Don't ask me for help if you're not going to hear me out. I'm not going to say you have to do everything that I say. I'm not going to say you can't argue back. But don't just make excuses every step of the way. You know, I'm so fucking tired. And I hate that I'm even saying these words because as a kid, I would always get yelled at for making excuses and back-talking when I was either just trying to explain myself or I was trying to understand. But some people will give you every excuse in the book just so that they don't have to try. And like, that's fine. If you don't want to try, then fine. But don't drag me down with you. If you don't want to try, just admit to yourself that you don't want to try and you are more comfortable in this shitty state of mind not trying than working hard to elevate yourself. Because, you know, elevating yourself isn't fucking easy. It does not come without hard fucking work. So if you're not willing to put the work in, if you'd rather just fucking sit there and scroll on your phone and fucking ignore the screaming man in a taco suit saying, hey, why don't you pour yourself a glass of water while you're scrolling through your thing? Oh, I can't do that. I don't like water. Oh, I thought you didn't like being a depressed piece of shit, but here I am finding out water's the real issue. My bad. Anyway. Medication and therapy. I fought against it so hard for so long, but it does help. And the same thing goes with those. You know, I think that they can and do help, but I think that some people rely too heavily on those things. You know, they rely too heavily on medication and therapy, and they're not willing to actually take the steps to put those things into practice. You know, a lot of people think that medication and therapy is the answer. A lot of people think that drinking water is the answer, and if I drink water and it doesn't make me feel better, oh, well, that's not the answer, and I need to do something else. No, motherfucker. You need to add more. You need to try harder. You need to do more. If you are not to the point where you will do fucking anything to feel better, then I guess you haven't been fucking depressed enough. And maybe I'm a cocksucker for even saying that, but yo, I'll suck a dick or two. Don't even test me. show me your testes. Welcome in, Megan. It's right there. I literally read there. But taking it seriously and not seeing it as a mental chess game every time you see the therapist like I did for so many years. I haven't actually gone to therapy. I am on a fucking waiting list right now. But I'm not looking forward to it. I wouldn't be going if it wasn't something that was recommended to me by a doctor. But what if water is bad for you? You never know. We're told water is good for us, but is it? Good thinking, Venom. Good thinking. Shall we have a debate? Do you think that water is not good for you? If I am able to elevate myself as much as I can, I'll drag all of you up with me, my friends. Thank you, Wounded. Thank you. You look like Captain Cocksucker. Them's just jokes. Captain Cocksucker reporting for duty. Whoa. You know, they say taking your meds is gay, but I just don't get it. Oh. You know, they say using deodorant means that you suck cock, but I just don't. Oh. I'm sorry. And streaming, you know, they say streaming makes you sus, but I just don't. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm done. I promise. That was the last one. Not if you wear socks. Ha ha! I don't got no socks on, motherfucker. What now? Guys, take your meds and eat if it's time. So like I was saying, research. You know, do some research. This is one that I'd already talked about. Like I said, I had to jump around a little bit. But find people who inspire you, push you, and aim to assist in your journey. Assist is the key word. So many people are looking for help. They're looking for answers. I can't give you the answers to the test, but I can let you copy my notes. I hope that you have some written down, and maybe you'll notice that I'm missing a few, and you'll fill in the blanks on your own sheet. But if you're taking the test off of the notes that I took, you're putting your happiness in my hands, and that's just not fair. And it's not effective. It's not fair to yourself. It's not fair to the people that you're putting that pressure on. And it's that little difference of verbiage, you know, between helping and assisting. Now, obviously, I'm here to help in any way that I can, within reason, because I've got my own shit going on, and sometimes it's all that I can do to just offer some assistance. You know, I can't always be here to help, and that's why we talk about self-help so much, and that's why we're talking about personal growth right now, because you need to be willing to grow physically and mentally and emotionally. Oh, I was trying to line up with the eyes. I need your help. Help! I need somebody. Help! No, and it's just the thought process. You can still, you know, refer to it as help, but you need to realize that nobody can help you feel better if you're not willing to. That's the thing. We cannot help you feel better if you're not willing to. You know, think of it as, you know, hockey. If you don't play hockey, I'm sorry, but if somebody passes the puck and you're in a goal-scoring opportunity, you're not going to get the assist if that motherfucker doesn't swing his fucking stick, right? The only way that you can get that assist, the only way that you can truly help, is if the other person is actively attempting to score. We're going to score. Yo, thank you for the follow, Kagora. Welcome in. I'm sorry that the link does not pop up. Do I need to fucking put it in neon fucking pink for you to read it? I literally read it, Yogi. I literally read it. You're kind of pissing me off now because I literally read it. Dude, you are doing great. Mad love. Thank you, Luke. Unless you were talking to Wounded, then fuck you. No, I'm just playing. I am covered in so many self-inflicted scars amongst other behaviors that have taken me to the hospital. I promise you I have seen the depths, though not trying to make a pissing contest of depression. I am focusing on being a better person as I need to be better for my family. I want to try to improve with all of you. I want to send out positive vibes to all of you. Exactly, Wounded. And it's not a pissing contest. I just don't think that some people realize how deep some of our scars are. No pun intended. You know, there's a lot of people who think that I'm kind of pretentious and think that I'm just fucking saying, doing whatever, and they don't really realize the depths of the shit that I'm talking about, the things that I've struggled through, the things that I've dealt with, and that's fine. Because they don't need to understand. I'm the only one that needs to understand. I need to understand how to work through this, how to improve. I need to do this, and it's not up to anybody else. And the sooner that you stop letting other people and their opinions get to you, the better off you'll be. I see I'm a little late today. Nope, right on time. No, I was talking to you, but fuck you too. We gonna do this? We gonna do this? Dragon Lord, what's going on? I appreciate the love, Luke. Yes, so next, reflect on your day, guys. Especially anybody who's actively, you know, in a position where you just can't get out, where you can't break some of these cycles. It's very important that you reflect on your day and maybe see what small things you can change, no matter how minute they are. That's one of the reasons that the water thing works so well, because that is such a small change. That is the type of thing that takes no extra time and little to no extra effort. And if you're not even willing to do that, then I'm sorry, but you are not truly willing to help yourself. And correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me why. But I would venture to guess that I'm just going to shut the fuck up, actually, because I'm not trying to rehash that argument. Be honest with yourself. So many of us, and this is something we've talked about before, but so many of us do not hold ourselves accountable. And some of us hold ourselves accountable for far too much. Do not be so hard on yourself, but be honest with yourself. Do not carry the weight of the world on your shoulders when it's not your cross to bear, but don't put the pressure off on somebody else, and don't act like you're doing everything that it takes when you're not even willing to take a fucking sip of water, you fucking sweetheart. Don't you lie to me. Dude, I barely know you, and I can read through you like a book. You are a true dude, and you feel through your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. You got the courage to sit here in a taco suit talking to the world. And it's not something that I would have had without people to inspire me and push me and be here to assist me. You know, I appreciate the praise, but it's not something that I could have ever done without each and every one of you guys in the chat and so many more people who, you know, maybe don't have the time to come in. And I understand, you know, especially if you start streaming, you know, you really can't take things personally. A lot of people take things personally that they shouldn't, as far as, you know, talking about taking things on that we have no business to take on. I have these conversations a lot with people. You know, it's easy to fall into that, you know, pit of, oh, nobody actually cares, blah, blah, blah. Like, all right, well, maybe they're just busy. Maybe you're just too full of yourself. Maybe their world just doesn't revolve around you, and you need to work on yourself for a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You just need to change your mindset. You need to change your way of thinking. You need to realize that it's not always so personal. And if it is, then so is this. No, I'm just playing. Unless. I agree with Luke. The first time I saw this, I thought it was a joke because I just started Twitch, but I have been here ever since. And awkwardly enough, ironically enough, you guys aren't the only ones. There's a lot of people. Tell me why. Camera lens seems a little foggy. I thought the same thing. Is that better? It might be the lighting. I could try to fix it. If that didn't fix it. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. See, I said heartbreak, and somebody told me that I sang the wrong lyrics, and it was heartache. Now, I'm not saying that it's not both. But, you know, most songs usually have two different, you know, lyrics, so they're not just saying the same thing over and over again. Pika is back in the thousands. Aw, shit. And since you mentioned it, we've got Toxic Tatted Nightmare in first place with 650 biddies. We've got Mountain Dan in second place with 640 biddies. And we have the original Pika Girl in third place with 504 biddies. We also have Cock Culture. I think I saw the Cultured Cock coming in earlier with 10 gifted subscriptions. We have Pika Girl with 1. And third place is open. Third place is open. I say there's no topic off the table, and if anybody gets offended, fuck them. Facts, Luke. There is no topic off the table. The only thing is that sometimes I get a little offensive. And now Mountain Dan is in first place with that 11 biddies. Thank you very much, Mountain Dan. Yo, wee legend. Next time, use a lens cleaner and not your finger. I'll think about it. If you think it could be better, I got this little spray. Here, you know what? You know what? We got this. We got this. All right. Hold on, guys. We need to pause for a brief intermission. All right. Oh, I missed. Swear to God, this never happens. Swear to God, this never happens. Wax on. Wax off. Wax on. Wax off. Wax on. Wax off. Mr. Miyagi style. Ooh, look at that fresh ass fucking clean taco. Juno with the biddies. What's going on, brother? Thank you for coming in. There's nothing that can be said. I don't even think we're allowed to say his name in the chat without the possibility of getting banned. I really needed to hear you this morning. I'm going through a difficult time. I have the tendency to keep things to myself, but your subtle reminders this morning have been very helpful. I do have mad respect for you, man. Thank you, Taco. You're very welcome, Juno. Please never hesitate to reach out either, you know, publicly on the lives or personally with a message or on the Discord, because we're here for you. And I know that you're working hard and that sometimes it is all that you can do to do the work that is on your plate, but you need to work on personal growth. You know, so many, you know, nurses and doctors and, you know, people who have a very busy schedule, they have to make time for personal growth, because if they don't, they're going to crack under the pressure. And a lot of us don't realize, you know, so many people, the pursuit for knowledge and growth stops once you leave high school or college, and that's it. You know, so many people don't even think about the fact that we should constantly be learning. And I don't mean learning stupid, irrelevant dates and bullshit. I mean learning whatever the fuck we want to, whatever we feel we need to, you know, actively pursuing knowledge. That's my pet peeve, Taco. What's your pet peeve? What did I do? I don't even know what your bidding was. What bidding? I didn't bid nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. That's my pet peeve. Okay. Much better. Everything okay. Your wax on, wax off. You wax on, wax off my dick. That's your nice, Luke. No, I'm Turtle, you didn't have to time him out. Poor Luke. We can't forget our past. No, definitely, Luke. I agree with you. You definitely can't forget. Did that message get? Where'd that message go? The past one. Did that one get deleted too? Yo, Sea Turtle. Did you just banned Luke? Unban Luke, Sea Turtle. Luke's been chilling, and I don't think he did anything. That was all so quick. How did he get timed out and then banned that quick? And he is actually Jewish. I'm just going to move on. Thank you, Cinny. Gonna be okay. Shout out. It's not even letting me read those messages now. Maybe he's from Germany, or maybe he's from Australia. Either way, he's known to one-shot the boss fights. Because he spammed. I just saw him spam the H-bomb. I don't know that counts as being racist, but I don't know what else he said. I can't read them. Also, you timed him out for 600 seconds, which is, what, 6 minutes? 10 minutes? Something like that? 10 minutes? So after the timeout, I don't think he could have said anything else. So, but I'm not sure. At least give me a chance to explain some shit to him. That's usually... You know what? I don't care anymore. I honestly don't care anymore either. That's why I'm not even, like, putting any thought or effort into it. I'm just... Because he had a point about not being able to forget the past, and I'm not going to lie, I think it's extremely stupid that, you know, something like the H-bomb could get a chat banned. You know, because context is everything. But, this is just one of those things that is going to divide us. You know... They have something stupid like that as a trigger word that can cause, you know, a whole live to get taken down, and then people try to help, and then it ends up, you know, just causing, and it doesn't cause anything. There's no issue or anything. I just don't think that it came from a hateful place. Like I said, I don't know, but it really doesn't matter. That just went from 0 to 100 so quickly, and, like, I don't understand, like... Anyway... Practicing healthy habits. It's definitely excessive. It's definitely excessive, Turtle, and that's why, like, you weren't in the wrong. You weren't in the wrong. You definitely weren't in the wrong. That's why I just didn't say anything, and I do appreciate you, Turtle. I want you to know that. I appreciate you, and I'm sorry that we're always stepping on each other's toes, but that's why I gave you that fucking sword, because you got to keep me on my toes. You know, we got to make sure that we're on the same page. Not just you and me, but everybody. You know, for every time that somebody saw something that they might not have liked, not everybody's willing to actually stand up and speak for what they believe in, like you guys are. And that's why I fucking love you guys all so much. You know, Sea Turtle and all of you. You know, even fucking Luke. You know, he claims that he is Jewish and that we can't forget our history, and that he was kind of standing up for what he believed in, but at the same time it was a little bit excessive, especially after I said, like, hey man, like, cool it. But, and you definitely, you know, weren't in the wrong at all. And that's exactly why I gave you the sword, you know, to keep me on my toes, to keep me humble. It's just, usually, you know, the timeout, give them a chance kind of thing, and then go from there. But we're past it. Yes, personal growth. Thank you, Cock Culture. We're here to help the chat and protect the taco stream. Exactly. It's challenging. It's challenging when we try to help everybody and we try to be understanding. It is challenging. And, you know, that's why I love the timeout, especially, like, if you're not sure if somebody needs the band hammer, the timeout's a great tool. I love just timing people out just to be like, do they need the gun? Is this what's going on? Like, unofficial raid from me. Nice, Toxic. Welcome in. I got a thing that said something about me getting a package tomorrow. It may or may not be your package. It was definitely excessive as well, and that's why I didn't, like, say nothing about you. Being able to communicate even when you have different perspectives. Twitch rules suck. Twitch rules straight up suck. They're stupid. I need to go through and reread the terms of service just so that I can, like, be on top of this shit. I feel like I came in on something. Not gonna ask, so just hoping everyone's okay. Nope. Yep. Just Twitch having stupid rules and us trying to cover our ass. You are back, Luke. Please avoid spamming the H-bomb. And you're right. You can bring it up. You can talk about it. You can say Adolf. Adolf is fine. But for some reason, Twitch will ban us. Twitch will ban us for the H-bomb. It's bullshit, but Twitch will do it. It was the spam. You know, the moderator was in their right. To take you down. You know, I had asked you not to, and you spammed it. But I get where you were coming from, and you've obviously been showing, you know, love, support, and understanding. And I just hope you understand that it's strictly. I agree with you. Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. But we have to make sure that we are operating within the lines and the laws of society and, you know, the platforms that we use, or else we're not going to be able to get our message across. And, you know, one of my lovely moderators saw the potential of our live getting taken down because of something like that. You know, if somebody came in randomly and that was the first message that they saw, you understand why it might be an issue. And we have a lot of assholes who come in with some troll type shit. So it was just a misunderstanding. I hope that you understand, and I hope that we can talk about what happened. We can talk about the, you know, wiping out of an entire fucking group of people without spamming trigger words. You know what I mean? Taco, have you 1, eaten 2, taken your meds, 3, drank water? I have done all 3. Yeah, I won't say bad man's name again. And like I said, you could say Adolf. You know, you can. Like I said, we could talk about the Holocaust. It's stupid. It's just like if I didn't have if I went like this and you saw my tits, I would get banned. It's stupid and it makes no sense. I just don't know how far our First Amendment has been violated over social media and shit on. You're not wrong, Luke. You're not wrong. But I think it's because of the hateful intent. You know, a lot of people who talk about old H-bomb are talking about it in hateful ways, especially online. And Twitch just doesn't give a fuck. You know, so many things online are gonna take you down just for trying to raise awareness. And actually, this is a perfect point. You know, on TikTok, I saw this thing where apparently people could like people could pin comments. And what some creators were doing is they were pinning hateful comments. And it was like the pin of shame so that like people could like see like this person being an asshole. And apparently TikTok made it now to where if you try to pin a hateful comment, it'll pop up and say, you cannot pin this comment because it's a hateful comment. But they let it get posted. So you're telling me that people are allowed to be hateful and bully, but we can't bring attention to it, we can't bring awareness to the issue. It's bullshit. It's straight up bullshit. But unfortunately, if we want to score some points, we've got to play the game. And it sucks, it's stupid, but that doesn't mean that we can't fucking figure out workarounds. And that's why it's important that, we are so open and honest with each other. Luke, I knew / hoped that it was obviously, a misunderstanding, and I came to bat for you right away, which is a risky thing for me to do because I've come to bat for people before who have made me regret it. And I just want you guys to know that I would not have come to bat for Luke right there if I did not have 100% faith that it might have been an oversight. So I hope that you guys realize that that's not something that I would have done for just anybody. Luke was special. After that senator dude, I'm not coming to bat for anybody unless I know or have a very good thing. Even if you want to time them out for the entire live, and we could discuss it afterwards or whatever. Let's see here, but you're not wrong about the First Amendment right. They're trying to take away everything. Did the same thing in Al Mao's live by shortening the word Coca-Cola. Right? Well, and it's funny, too, because, you talk about Coke. We don't know what kind, you can talk about Coke. If you're talking about cola, it's fine, but, if you're not talking about cola, then Twitch will take you down. Me and our friend King Caption Kush had a falling out once or twice because I had to be listen, bud, all love and respect, but I have to just delete that message. I get it. I don't want to delete that message, but if I do not get that message deleted, then Twitch can take my channel away from me. And he understood. Not right away, but he understood. And he still comes in and hangs out, and we got nothing but love for the Kush, man. You are welcome here. Just please try not to get us banned. And he really wasn't trying. People don't realize. And he probably thought that I was kidding. He probably thought that I was fucking with him. Just don't know how. Morning talk hoes, wowzer, algorithm bots won't look at the content. That's a good point, Wounded. I didn't think about that. There's your 4 hydrates. Dragon Lord, here's yours, Pie Shell. Well, and that's the thing, too, Luke, is, it's not like, I'm sure that you're not the first person to come online and say that you were Jewish and then, continue with that kind of talk. And obviously I believe you. I don't think that you're lying. It would be a weird thing to lie about, but obviously you understand where we're coming from, knowing especially what Wounded said about the algorithm bots. They don't care. If it is just a type of thing somebody fill me in. Pie Shell, H-bomb, old Adolf got brought up. And Twitch doesn't like the H word in the chat, so if they see the H word in the chat, there's a chance that they'll ban you. I can literally talk about him. I can talk about the H word. We could say Adolf, but the H word is just a no-no. I had asked our friend Luke not to put it in the chat, and he spammed it. So rightfully so, he got timed out. But then he did get banned before the timeout was over. But I think it might have just been a lost in translation kind of thing. So it's over, though. Means a lot to me, bro. That was a total surprise. It was a surprise to me, too. And that was the only reason why I reacted like I did. It was very being Jewish and saying it has no correlation. Yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, honestly, I think that it's stupid that we can't say it. Like, you're really trying to make us forget about what happened. Really. Like, dude, schools don't even teach about the Trail of Tears anymore. I saw a fucking excerpt from a book, and it said something about the Indians willingly moving away and giving us the land, and I'm like, the fuck? I had no idea the moral ramifications of what my words could do to you and your platform. I've sincerely apologized. Thank you, Luke. Thank you. Hello, beautiful. So does that mean I can't talk about the crack because it sounds like the drug? Well, it's spelled different, and also when you're talking about it and stuff, I would say, Mountain Dan, that yes, I would say that when you type that in, and when Ao Mao is like, oh, we're having some good crack, like, if that got reported and Twitch got the wrong excerpt, and they don't do their research when they ban people, they just ban people and then wait for the appeal usually sometimes, and I guess it probably depends on your history and stuff, but yes, there is a chance that somebody could get banned for talking about some good crack, meaning fun. If I were to use the word gay meaning happy, I'd probably get there'd be a chance that I could get taken down for hate speech. And it depends on the algorithm bots and if you get reported and a lot of different things. And I don't know how it works. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a professional, but I also don't want to take any chances. I just don't want to take any chances. H-man spam and just let them know that it's not okay to say. Yep. I'm watching you, Luke. Always watching. Crack is fine. Who doesn't love great fun? I'm pretty sure Twitch knows the difference between... Exactly. The spelling is what saves you. We were talking before you came in, or before, I don't know if you were listening. We were talking about Coke, like the drink. I almost literally just fucking canceled myself. It's like, did you see the look of terror on my face? Like, we were talking about the drink, but you gotta walk on eggshells, and it's kind of bullshit, but whatever. I guess that's the price that we pay to, try to get our messages out. You never know. Suppose it depends on how you phrase it. Nothing wrong with a bit of crack. Exactly, crack kills, and I would kill for a good time. Fun kills. They do in Texas, and I teach it to my children as well. Also, hi, beautiful. Teach what? Crack about homosexuality or about Adolf? I can't look at your shaven face. You don't like it, Pyshell? I'm sorry. Where's my mustache when I need it? Mustache? I mustache you a question. We got a beard. Here you go, Pyshell. I'm the same taco you know and love. Yes. We're over here talking about personal growth, and society has been, causing irreversible fucking damage day in and day out, taking away First Amendment rights and stuff. You're not joking. I'm sorry, gosh. I'm just joking. LOL, did I ever tell ye what we call cigarettes over here? I'm pretty sure I know what you guys call cigarettes over there. I didn't know you still called them that. Is it, does it rhyme with the American flag? Because, honestly, if I said that, I would get banned. I would get canceled. But it's because people use it in a cuntish way. And just, I guess, out of respect for the potential of offending others, I have to make that distinction. Trail of Wounded Tears. Trail of Tears, much better. Nah, you say, and you'll get put on the front page Carousel PC loves it, but the algorithm bots can't see context of anything. So there are many words that are triggers for the bots and just have to be careful. I meant to say Trail of Tears, Trail of Wounded Knee. What, are we talking about Skyrim now? Taking an arrow to the knee? Trail of Me, Luke. Rhymes with bag. Yes, we still use it. And honestly, people are just soft. You know, we live in a world where, you know, okay, I'm going to put myself out there, and I might have one or two of you, you know, not like me anymore for this, but that word slips. I say that word sometimes. I don't mean to let it slip. I am actively trying to work on personal growth and eliminate that word from my vocabulary, but have you ever watched that episode of South Park? If I use that word, it's not because somebody likes guys. It's because some motherfucker spent $60 on Call of Duty to camp in the corner like a little fucking bitch. And if you don't know the difference, well, you and him might have something in common. But that was hateful, and I'm a douchebag, and I apologize. That was too far. But you need, especially as a group of people who have been hated on and against, you would think that you would be willing to take the time to realize if somebody was truly being hateful or if it was just a simple mistake. You know, I've used that word on that what we call a gamer word on Xbox with people who maybe should have been offended by it, and they were like, and as soon as it came out, oh dude, I'm sorry, I didn't mean, and they, oh dude, you're fine, I know what you meant. Like, it's not like the dude was over there sucking dick in the corner. He was camping. Like, it's not like the dude was we're playing Rocket League, and it's not like the dude was sucking dick in the goal. He was just camping the net. Somebody's riding their loud motorcycle through town at 3 in the morning. They're not sucking dick on that motorcycle, but, and that doesn't make the word, you know, I'm done with this example. I'm sorry. It's just words. I'm just going to stop talking. No. Keep talking. Hang on. Let me get my bow. Kick. Yes. I've effectively canceled myself at this point. So, we're done. Actually, I'm uncancelable, just like I'm untrollable, because I strictly don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't care. Part of the reason that I strive to improve my personal growth is for the betterment of myself, but another part of it is for the betterment of society, because if I was not actively trying to be better and trying to grow, the world around me might be a scary fucking place. And I'm not talking shit. I don't think that I'm bigger or tougher or scarier than anybody, but I promise you that I am more sadistic, and I will go to levels of mental and emotional trauma that you're not even willing to fathom. And I'm not proud of that fact. You know, it doesn't make me happy knowing that I can and will tear somebody down limb from limb without even trying. I would rather build people up. And that's why I do these self-help streams, because I do not want to use my words to hurt people. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. And if people aren't smart enough to realize that I'm not saying something to hurt your feelings, well, listen. First of all, you're a fucking idiot. Second of all, I'll take responsibility, even if it's not my fucking responsibility to take. If you're going to be so soft that you can't understand what the fuck I meant, alright, you know what? My bad. Let me see if I can't tiptoe in my Jordans and try to make you understand. But I only have so many ways that I can say, hey, it's not what you're perceiving, before I say, you know what, fuck off. Trying to teach my kiddos that there are no bad words. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. It depends on what you're going for, you know? Depends on the context, like most words. Exactly, and so many people don't care about the context. But now I gotta sing, and we're talking about personal growth. We're talking about how to improve. We had research. Find people who inspire you, push you, and aim to assist in your journey. Reflect on your day. Be honest with yourself. Practice healthy habits. That is the next one. Drinking water, taking care of yourself. Anything that you guys could think of that is a healthy habit, let us know in the chat what kind of healthy habits you practice. Like meditation. Stretch. I've said shit so stupid that right after I said, I'd say it to myself, what the fuck was that? Do you know I agree, I've said some pretty stupid shit. Good habits. Where's my timer? Bada bing, bada boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room, so we can stay together from now until forever. I can tell already that you're a wonderful soul, and I hope to see you here again. I was just playing with the Skyrim meme. A guy coming at me in a taco suit would scare the shit out of me. I hope you're ready for the sour cream. Eating and took my meds, toxic tatted good shit. That's what I like to hear, my dear. We're hanging out with Zero the hero. I don't know if I have any good habits. Taco, you're fucking hilarious. Your meds have kicked in. I'll stick my dick in that motherfucking chicken. I'll cook it with my cock. I don't just walk the walk, I talk the talk, and I hit you with that shock. Okay, all right. It's been 2 minutes, I think, and growth. Mountain Dan, yes, you do have good habits because you're a gamer. All right, and listen, guys, if you play video games, there is a good chance that at one point or another in your life, you have used that thing as a coping mechanism. You have used video games as a way to help you deal with traumas or anger or get your mind off of something. And whether you're a gamer or not, if you have a hobby or something that you use as a coping mechanism that you are able to rely on in a healthy way, hopefully, but even not, you know, that is growth. And then realizing, you know, me, you know, video games was a coping mechanism of mine for a very long time. That was part of my personal growth. And then realizing that maybe I'm relying on this tool a little bit too much and it's losing its potency, that's more personal growth. I would venture to say that any habit could be a good one depending on how you look at it. And sometimes it's not until you look at it under a microscope that you realize maybe what you perceived as a good habit wasn't so good. Maybe what you perceived as a bad habit, maybe it had its bonuses. You know, smoking cigarettes, that might not be a good habit, but that is a rhythmic, therapeutic focusing on your breath and could be seen as a form of meditation. Yeah, you might be killing your lungs along the way, but yo, who am I to judge? Do your thing, chicken wing. I'd be more hungry than scared. Don't know if I have any good habits. Dude, Taco, you're fucking hilarious. I think people don't consider intention when people speak to them. For instance, I had a small child call me a real big fat guy. Number one, the kid's technically right. Wait, cock culture. I thought you said you were... You know what? Never mind. I am very obese person, so I didn't correct his language, and his mom was so shocked that she didn't know what to do. I just told the kid that people can be fat for many different reasons. Some people are fat because they eat too much. Some are fat because their stomachs don't digest food properly, etc. And also, as a kid, you don't realize the effect that a word like fat has. You know, like myself, you know, that's why I try to say the word chubby. You know, even if you think that you're a little overweight, if you think that you're fat, you're obese, whatever, change your fucking dialect up a little bit. Have some fucking respect for yourself. Alright? Because maybe somebody else takes offense to that. Same thing with the F word. And I'm not talking about fuck. Same thing with using the Lord's name in vain. Something that doesn't really affect you might affect somebody else. And if changing the way that I speak, changing one or two words that I've grown up saying and they didn't mean the same thing that they mean now, or they didn't have the same effect that they have now, if that's what it takes, if that's the change that I have to make the world a better place, that's a really fucking small change to make, okay? And if you're the type of person that, oh, well, fuck you. If you don't know that I mean this, then fuck you. Well, you're not wrong, but hey, maybe fuck you some too, because you're not willing to change a little bit to not be perceived as a hateful motherfucker. If you can't realize that these people have been hated on for far too long, and they need some fucking advocates to stand up and be like, hey, listen, my bad. I didn't mean it like that, but still, you know, my bad. Like, I'm trying. My bad. Then it is what it is. When you put it that way, laying down on the bed and listening to a few tunes for a while, Mountain Dan, music fucking therapy, dude. And some people, you might not want to think of it as therapy, you know, musical meditation, whatever you want to, you know. I fucking love music, and I need to use music a little bit more. I need to start listening to it a little bit more, because I haven't listened to much music, other than obviously the wonderful Ow Mau and Evo Dance. I am a girl, to be clear. You can be whatever you identify as, sweetheart. It's not my position. I'm already canceled at least 3 times today. I'm not assuming nobody's genders. 3.5 just for me implying that was going on. Being observant and calling a spade a spade. There was no bad intention behind it. Well, when you put it that way, I am girl, I am stupid, skinny, and really want to gain weight. I'm embarrassingly skinny. I can eat as much as I want, and I can't gain a damn bit of weight. And you know, it's dumb, Luke, to me that so many people, you know, I'm chubby, you're skinny. Alright, well, you shouldn't feel bad about yourself for being skinny. You shouldn't feel like you're overly skinny, at least not to the point that it affects your own perception of yourself. And it's easier said than done, and it's going to be person to person, you know. Us as a society will never stop pushing these unrealistic beauty standards, because the only way that those people who are robbing us of our happiness and our wealth is to make us feel like we are missing out on something that we vitally need. So many people think that they need the perfect body, that they're willing to pay for it, whatever it takes. Well, I think you're pretty perfect just the way that you are. And if you don't, maybe you need to be a better person. Maybe you need to work on the mental side of personal growth versus the physical side. Maybe you need to appreciate yourself for who you are. You need to appreciate other people's bodies. And I'm speaking from experience, you know. I've judged people based on their appearance before, a long time ago, and it's something that I don't do anymore, or at least try my best not to. And I think I do a pretty good job with it. I'm happily hefty. Right? Yeah. You know, I don't mind being bigger. I don't mind being chubby. I would much rather have these big old titties and have a fucking dad bod than not be happy and not be able to, you know, eat what I want within reason. You know, I think that if you're pushing, obviously, you know, whatever is a healthy weight to you, you know, everybody is obese on the scale of what we are supposed to be. So, do what makes you happy. Do what you know, but you also have to take accountability for your actions. You know, like you said, Luke, you might be skinny, but it's not because of anything that you do. It's not your fault. You know, you're doing everything that you can to build muscle, to add on weight, and it's just not working. That's okay, though, because some people are really into skinny people. Like, really skinny people. Some people are really into chubby people. You just might not be your cup of tea. I just say I have it in all the right places. I have it in all of the places, right or wrong. Dude, I have tinnitus, and music therapy is my soul mother. Tinnitus is the ringing of the ears, right? Does music help with that? Because I don't think I have tinnitus, but I do have ringing of the ears due to my accident, and it's not all the time, which is why, like, I haven't been, like, diagnosed, but, like, it's good to know. I have a vagina. You know, none of my business. Cool. All right, miss. Good to know. 3-part apology. I don't even remember what I'm apologizing for at this point. It's probably got to be a 37-point apology. 5'8", and I weigh 108 pounds. See, like, I don't really see like, yeah, you might be a little skinny, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm like, oh, okay, you're thin, cool. That means that if you and I are ever stuck in prison together, you might be able to slip through the bars and grab the key while I am ready to smother the guard with my belly rolls once we get out. Like, we all need to learn to appreciate and love ourselves and realize that we have something to offer that other people don't, instead of beating ourselves up for what it is that we don't have to offer. Wow, we only have 7 minutes left. Let me catch up in the chat here, guys. Make sure you take your meds. Haven't bothered weighing myself in years. I only weigh myself because I like to stay at I gain and lose weight very rapidly. I go anywhere from 180 to 200 pounds within, like, days. And I think it was just from, like, whenever I was a wrestler, I used to cut weight. So I think that I think that it just has to do with that. I don't know. I spent $200 on arrows. For what? I love myself and everyone around me. I'm a social butterfly. Good, Luke. I'm glad to hear it. You're sexy the way you are. You got hips. Hips and nips and hips and nips. Just talking after my dad always called him Birdcage while I was growing up. I've heard that before from people. Had a patient walk in when you said, hey, it wasn't my fault, cock culture. I'm sorry. Somebody else said, you're the one that said vagina. It's your fault. Nighty night, guys. See you later, Wounded. You have a great night, man. Keep working. Enjoy yourselves. And if any of you think you may need to be a better person, my advice, spend a little time alone with yourself. Talk to yourself and meditate without any outside influence. Learn who you are and adjust that so you would be somebody you would like to spend time with alone without distractions. Well said. You would be my sugar mama. Me? Deal. I'm not a mama, but I'll give you some sugar. Sugar booger. Stay safe and stay humble. It was funny. Good. All right, guys, we only got about 5 minutes, so I'm going to make sure that I finish running through this list. I don't have a lot. So like I said, how to improve, ways that we can improve our personal growth. Research. Find people who inspire you, push you, and aim to assist in your journey. Reflect on your day. Like Wounded just said, you know, spend some time without distractions, reflecting on yourself, your day. Be honest with yourself, about how you spent your day. Maybe allocate a couple minutes somewhere else to attempt to pull yourself out of this funk. Because none of us are here to enable your shitty behavior. We are here to assist. And if you're going to continue just looking to be enabled, you're going to get left in the dust. And that doesn't mean that we're not going to be here to help you catch up, but it's going to take a lot more work to catch up. You know, did you ever hear that it's easier to keep the weight off than it is to lose it? Same principle. Practice healthy habits. Measure your progress. That's a big one. Measuring your progress so you can see how far you've come. You know, there are days where I feel like I have not come far at all. And then I look back and I know that I'm fucking wrong. Create a reward punishment system. That might work for some people. That's not something that I personally have implemented, but it's on the list. And stay consistent. Consistency is key. You know, that's why I talk about a schedule of sorts. If you have some type of schedule, some type of consistency in your life, something as stupid as this, it's just a consistency at the very least. I'm consistently reminding myself, oh, hey, I need to drink some water to hopefully feel a little better today. I didn't drink that much water today. Maybe this will make me feel better. Maybe it won't. But at least I have some fucking form of consistency. And no matter what crazy shit goes on, this is one thing that I can make damn sure is a consistent in my life. Exactly, Luke. I've been meditating. I wanted to meditate before Ao Mao, Speak of the Fucking Devil, even started this course, and that was actually my New Year's resolution, to meditate every single day. And it's something that I was struggling with until our friend Ao Mao, somebody who inspired me, pushed me, and was aiming to assist all of us in any way that he could in our journey of life. He has helped me, and I haven't missed a day in weeks. Even if I don't get that one-on-one with myself 8-minute, set aside time, I make sure that I at least get a few minutes, no matter where I am, of focused effort. And you make time for whatever is important to you. It might just take a few weeks for you to rewire your brain. My coffee is my meditation. Hey, whatever works, Mountain Dan. Whatever makes sense in your head. Well, within reason. One step at a time. I'm out. Later, Tater. I'm popping smoke. Peace out till next time. Yo, Luke, take a puff for me, bro. I appreciate you hanging out. Sorry again for the misunderstanding, but thank you for owning up to your mistake, because it was definitely on you. The lovely mod was well within their right, but thank you very much for coming back. Thank you very much for understanding, and that takes a strong personal growth mindset to be able to admit when you were wrong, especially when you get banned from a chat. Listen, I've gotten timed out from lives and never gone back. Because I'm like, fuck you. You couldn't realize that I wasn't being rude? Like, suck my cock. So I appreciate you coming back. I appreciate you admitting your, righting your wrong. And I really, really appreciate you being here, Luke. Thank you so much for being yourself. And don't hesitate to reach out if you ever need anything. And that goes for each and every one of you guys. We've only got about 1 minute until we go over to Ao Mao Music. Let's see. What's the point of asking for help if you've asked hundreds upon hundreds of times and not a damn thing has changed over 10 goddamn years? There is none. That's why I don't bother saying shit, because when I do, not a damn thing happens. Sometimes shit just can't and won't change. Sometimes it's just a waste of everyone's fucking time to bother trying anymore. Well, Stoned Yogi, in my humble but accurate opinion, you're fucking wrong, brother. And I mean that in the most loving and caring way, because I'm assuming that you're talking from a personal standpoint, and yo, bro, after 10 years, nothing might have changed, but look where you're at. Look what the fuck you're saying right now. The Stoned Yogi that I did not know 5 years ago would not have fucking stood up for himself like that. So if you think for a second that something is not changing every single fucking passing moment, you're wrong, brother, because you have so much love for yourself that you don't even fully understand. That you're pissed. You're fucking irate. And the only thing that can make you that fucking angry is passion. Passionate for yourself, passion for a better world, and passion that you have too much hope for the world around you, and that it's not fair that it's not moving at the rate that you want, but it is moving. Although it seems very fucking slow, You might not have stood up for yourself like that 2 years ago. You might not have said, you know what the fuck is the point? You might have just shut down. You might have just shut the fuck up. You might have not said a word. But here you are, fighting, struggling to be the best motherfucker that you can be, and you're succeeding whether you know it or not. And you know why? Because you fucking said something. I am so fucking proud of you, bro. Don't you think for a minute that you are not growing at warp fucking speeds and that your personal growth is not leaps and bounds farther than it was. It might not feel that way, but I'm going to quote Al Mao here: the path to success leads straight through the dump. And the deeper you get, the more garbage you're going to be covered in. And it's going to make it that much more satisfying when you get to the lake on the other side, my man. You don't feel it right now, but when you get to wash all of this away, you're going to realize what I'm talking about, brother. I promise you. I know that it doesn't feel that way now, but I promise you. Just in time. Yeah, look where I'm at. Alone every day, crying myself to sleep, stuck in a never-changing life. But you're not alone. Maybe physically, but not mentally. Waking up every day is so much harder than giving up. You are doing the toughest thing out there. You are stronger than you think. Growth means nothing if you have no reason to be alive other than to be alive. You're right, Stoned Yogi. You're right. Which is why we need to find a reason to be alive. So many people have no reason to get out of bed. So many people have been so down on their luck that they don't wake up the next morning. And I'm not going to be able to say the one thing right now that's going to make it make sense in your head, brother, but I promise you that if you did not come into these lives, a lot of us would be upset. And maybe that means something to you, maybe it doesn't, but I hope you realize that you mean way more than you realize to way more people than you will ever know. You have helped people in ways that you don't even realize. If no other reason, you need to fight. Because some of the shit that I know that you've gone through, some of the shit that I know personally that you have gone through, you, Yogi, have shared something on the live that I will never share with you guys. Call me a liar, call me, non-transparent. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because that would defeat the point, but Yogi has shared something with you guys that I will never have the balls or the gall to share. You make differences in people's lives. And if you do not live to fight another day, then we stand that much less of a chance in this world, bro. So if you can't do it for yourself, do it for me, man. Because you have helped me and so many people in ways that you don't even fucking know. And that's all I have to say about that. Others' lives are affected, but what about mine? When the fuck is mine going to finally fucking change? Whenever you take the initiative to get a job, move out, work harder, stop being a victim of your circumstances and make new ones. You have all the tools, all the knowledge. You just need the capital, you need the time, you just need a plan. You just need a plan, brother. All you need is a fucking plan. Think of one. Figure it out. I have it on here, I think. Personal growth. We're going to raid into Ao Mao, and I'm going to finish reading this as we do this raid because I want to get over to him. But Yogi, and everybody listening, personal growth means asking yourself who you are becoming and how you plan to get there. If you don't like where you're at, if you don't like what you're going through, you need to ask yourself, Where the fuck do you want to be? Where the fuck are you attempting to go? Where would make you happy? And what the fuck are you willing to do? What do you need to do to get there? I didn't like where I was when I was your age, bro. I saved up $1,000 and I bought a trailer. A shitty trailer. It took another fucking couple hundred and some man hours to fix it up, and it was still a shithole. But you know what? I worked hard. I didn't let myself stop moving. And you aren't either, brother. You might be depressed. You might be down on your luck, and you might feel that way every fucking day that you wake up. But you refuse to quit. And a year from now, you're going to see that motherfucker that refused to quit, and you're going to say, oh, this is when mine is going to finally fucking change. On that note, guys, I love each and every one of you guys. Let's go over to Al Mal's. Panda, please shoot me a message. I'm getting ready to end my live, but Al Mal Music, he's go over to Al Mal. He will gladly, talk you through this. I would venture to guess. It just auto-rated, so if you guys are still here, go over to Al's, and I'll see you later.
Damage goods. Damage goods. Damage goods. I've accepted it.